If you're looking for the most definitive way to roleplay in single player, this mod is for you. And in this video, I'll give you an easy to follow along installation guide and a showcase of the mod. And without further ado, I give you one of the best RP mods, Project Santos. Alright, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Project Santos Revamped. I don't really have a script for this one because this mod just came back out, or this time around. This is actually an older version of the paid Patreon mod. So for those that are looking for a little bit more of an advanced look at the mod, hey, now's the time. So you can get that mod from GTA5mods.com, and I'll make sure to have a link in the description box below, or you can also find it here under the mod authors GTA 5 mods thing as well. So like I mentioned earlier, this is a more revamped version, or more, says he optimized it and cleaned it up from this mod right here. So this is Project Santos RP, really great mod. This is the definitive way to role play in single player. All right, and big shout out to him as well, because hey, my boy is on the front page of the GTA 5 mods. I understand that he's under the latest files, but front page is still front page, so that's what's up. All right, so off the front page, you'll be navigated here to Project Santos Revamped. And like I mentioned, this is an older version of his paid Revamp mod, which is on Patreon. He'll be releasing older paid versions for free as updates for everyone. But for this one, like he mentions here, if you do find any bugs, don't report them because he's not fixing them. Here's his Patreon as well. This is the version that you're going to receive for free. It was released last year in August. It's not bad. It's still dope. It's a lot more going on. There's also a really dope video to watch that explains everything. But this is the mod you really want. If you ever wanted to role play in single player, here's how you do it. Here's the most definitive way. All right, yapping aside, this video will be broken into two different sections. You will have your installation section, and then you will have your actual gameplay section. I don't believe I've actually played the 1.0 version. I've had the Patreon, but I haven't downloaded this 1.0 version. The ones that I started Patreoning for was the 1.6, and later I just found out about this guy this year, so I'm fully invested in. It's 3 months in, and the updates have been rolling strong. And not only that, I think I paid $8 for it, and the fact that I'm getting something that's comparable to 5M, man, I can't argue with that. Last thing as well, he actually released a website. So here's his Project Santos RP website. Really dope. It looks like it's supported through Canva, so shout out to him and his team for knocking this out. But this actually is the YouTube video for the showcase. They have a different tab for the mod guide, an installation guide, and a crafting list that'll be coming out later, and I frequently ask questions. So like I said, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to actually install the mod, and we'll do a play-by-play together. All right, so what you'll need to begin is by downloading the mod here on GTA5mods.com. Once you download it, you want to navigate to your downloads folder, and I have my screen broken up like this. On my left-hand side, I have my actual download, and on my right-hand side, I have my GTA 5 directory. Inside of my Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, I have a scripts folder. If you do not have a scripts folder, now is the time to create one. What I mean by that is you right click, you go to folder, and you create a brand new folder. So once you have your scripts folder, you're good to go. All right, so back on the download side, we're gonna actually open up the PSRP Revamped. It has an OIV, a README text, and inside of here, scripts folder content, that's actually gonna go into your scripts folder. So for me, I'm gonna actually take that right now, the scripts folder content, and drag that over into my Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. So now that I have those three items, the PSRP, the Newtonsoft, and PSRP.dll, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out the scripts folder. I'm gonna open up my OpenIV, select Grand Theft Auto 5, Windows, and give it some time to start. All right, so once I have it open, I'm gonna go ahead and go over here to the PSRP OIV and drag it over. I'm gonna paste that installer into my Open4 and install. All right, close that out. And like I said, the README is pretty much just saying what I've already informed you of. It's just, if you do find bugs, the mod author is not going to fix them because they're fixed already in the paid Patreon version. So definitely go ahead and subscribe to that individual, JMC Mods on Patreon. Their stuff is top tier if you're really trying to get into role playing on single player. All right, once you're done with that, it's simple. We can go ahead and start the game. I'll meet you guys there. Now that we're back in game, let's actually see what's different. So right off the jump, on your top right, you have all your different stats. So you have your health, armor, thirst, hunger, and your stamina. Bottom left corner where the map is at, you have your money. That looks a little different. Let's check out the mini map and see what's different. I have gas stations littered around. I have a bank icon, valet, grocery stores. These are the grocery stands, fruit stands. Yeah, fruit stands. Okay, you get access to the hardware store. Okay, so yeah, there's some this is a garage. Okay, so there's some advanced features in here. Smoke on the water, hot dog stands, PDM. I wonder if you have the PDM. Oh, so you have the dealership, but I'm curious if you have the actual car buying mechanics. And then I wonder if the hunting is here too. All right, so we do have a couple things to check out, which is pretty dope. Let's go ahead and get into it. And then I can kind of talk about some of the things that are included in the higher tier of the paid Patreon version, because like I said, that's the one you really want. But for free, let's see what you get for free. All right, cool. Now that we're back in game, let's go ahead and check out what this mod has to offer. So I'm seeing a lot of familiar things from the normal paid Patreon version, from the burger, hot dog stands, fruit stands that are out there. So orange is like hot dog / burger stands. Should be a burger stand down here. Yeah, burger stand. Yellow is fruit stands. Yep. Green is grocery store or convenience stores, and blue is garages. Your red jerry cans are the gas stations. You have the PDM, which is here. And I'm wondering if there's hunting. Then you also have a bank. All right, so when you first load up the mod, you'll see on the right hand top right corner, you have your different stats. So you have your health, armor, thirst, hunger, and last but not least, stamina. On the bottom right where the mini map is at, so let me see if I can actually hide that. Let's go settings, let's go HUD, radar off. All right, loads better. Okay, so you have 60. Okay, so you have your money on the bottom left. That's interesting. On the normal or the more updated Patreon version, the money is on the top right under your normal stats. And you can also check it out through your phone, because there's a phone now in the paid one. All right, once you open your phone, you go down. This is the very bottom of the contact, so I'll press up on my directional pad. I'm using a controller, by the way. You have options to drag racing, jobs, banking, cabs, black market. This is the actual mod controls itself, and then vehicle insurance. So that's dope. You get insurance on this one too, so that's nice. All right, if you select JMC, it should be the same thing as selecting F11. Yep, so this is where you can go in and update more settings. So you can adjust how your hydration, your different stat modifiers are, the drain rate. You can adjust your vehicle stuff. I tell you now, the auto repair is almost a must, because following the rules, you'll realize NPCs don't follow them just like you do, so you will wreck your vehicle a lot, especially if you're doing taxi missions. And you can adjust the speedometer position, which is really nice. I like that. And then the settings. So this one looks a little bit more stripped or gutted too, because on the higher tier paid one, you are the most current one, there's more settings here, but that's cool too. All right, I want to see if I can show a few things. So see if I can get pulled over at any point in time by LSPD, and we'll see what happens there. Let's see if we can fill up as well. All right, bet. So this is dope. I tell you what, on the more updated Patreon version, he actually has it now where it's really 5M-esque, where you get out the car, you have to turn your vehicle off, just like you would do IRL, and then you get out, grab the hose, and then pump up your vehicle. Like, it's really in-depth. I turned the speedometer. Okay, so it's all here. So you see at the bottom there, you have like the flat tire thing, buckle, your seatbelt indicator, cruise control. So on the free version, cruise control was C and buckling up was Z. I'm curious if it's the same. Yep. So Z on the keyboard is how you buckle up, and you can also unbuckle that way. And then C was cruise control, and it's still the same. So if you did play the free version, things carry over. So there's some overlap, which is nice. So then you would get kind of the best of both worlds. I really like how instead of removing things, you basically compound it on, because I was under the impression things were just like straight up gutted / removed, because I was like, hold up, where's the fishing? Where's the... It was another feature that was offered on the free version that I just, for the life of me, it wasn't easily or directly explained on the higher tier paid one, but that was user error. That was my fault. All right, let's go to Simeon's dealership and see what we can do there. Oh, sweet cop. Check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna find a safe space to pull over. Let's pull over right here. And then I'm curious if it does the same animation. I'll turn your engine off. So to pull up your vehicle stuff is with N on your keyboard. So that's N as in November, and then start stop. So we'll turn our engine off. They do the animation. That's dope. This, swear to God, this reminds me of Midnight Club Los Angeles. Yeah, this is tough. Okay, sweet. And then you get the ticket and all that stuff, and you pay your fines. We'll go ahead and pay this one. Bye. Bank debit. Bank. Oh, snap. So you get a debt on this one. Nice. So we'll visit the bank later on and get stuff squared away. But like I said, to turn your engine on and off, like your vehicle controls, that's with N or November on your keyboard. N. And you have a bunch of different features here. So you can wind your windows down. So that's the driver's side window. Wind down, wind up. You have handbrake here. And you actually have interior lighting. And it does work with add-on / custom vehicles. I don't think that shows well, but just know it's there. It's doing the thing. Oh yeah, you can open the boot of your vehicle. You can open the hood. All right. And then let's go ahead and get up in here real quick. Let's check this out. Blind asshole! Oh my God. I wonder if I wonder if that shortcuts. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, nice, sweet. Okay, cool. No, hold up. There it is. Okay, so if you ever wanted to, if you're playing with a controller like me, and instead of using your keyboard, you want to quickly get to your inventory or in-vehicle controls, it's L1 and up. So I don't know what that is on Xbox, but whatever that top right bumper is, and up on the directional pad. So you do it simultaneously. And that's how you access, and that's only when you're in a vehicle. If you're outside a vehicle, it does nothing. All right, so on foot, to access your inventory, you can do it 2 different ways. The fast way is L1 and left on your directional pad. Hey, what's up, homie? Yeah, it's hot, right? It's hot. So we haven't bought anything. 136 is pretty good. Our cash is up there, so I do want to show you like actually buying a vehicle for the first time, because there's a lot of different things that you could do in here. So we'll buy a vehicle, we'll check that out, then we'll get into it. And I wonder if you can actually buy the dealership as well. We'll see all that in a minute. All right, so okay, cool. What I really like about this Premium Deluxe Motorsport, so there was a mod before. I'll try to show it on screen now. Yeah, but there was a mod before that you would actually download to be able to purchase vehicles from the Premium Deluxe Motorsport. This is all encompassing. So this is pretty dope. And then what I like the most, that, oh, dude looked like a zombie out there. That was terrifying. Hey, jump scare much. All right, that BMW that's outside, that's obviously an add-on vehicle. What's dope about it, you can find it here. So this mod, this script, let me not say mod, this script is so dope. It automatically detects add-on cars or vehicles that you add via DLC. So, and then it gives it a price based on its category. So these aren't prices you can set. Maybe there's an I that you can set, but I've asked the question before and you can't adjust these prices. So I mean, this is a way more expensive BMW than 30K, but we spent 30 bands on it. All right, so you see there, I tried to purchase it. I said insufficient funds in the bank. So all that means is that that 76 million is what I have on hand. I don't have cash in the bank yet. So it looks like in the free version, you're not, or not free version, but the very first version he put out, you're unable to buy the Premium Deluxe Motorsport, which is cool. All right, so like I said, those vehicle controls are L1 and up. Oh yeah, you see that right there, that backup cam, or not backup cam, but that backup sensor. Check that out. It's hot, right? And it actually works too. See? See how close I was? You see that right there? That's so dope. All right, let's get into it. All right, we cheer. We here. Oh yeah, because my favorite part about whenever I actually am RPing this, I would pull up here, park, lock my car in this parking garage here, and then that's how I would go to the bank. All right, so there's still a few more things we need to do, but for now, let's go to the bank, deposit this money. That way we can actually be able to spend money on things. Because it's a realistic system where, so you can actually use the ATMs to deposit your money as normal, like how you do in the regular single player, or you can actually come to the bank here, speak to a teller.
No big deal.
Moron!
Oh yeah, I'm finna get, oh yeah.
I won't be fooled by you.
Access.
Come on!
That shit is bully. My retina.
All right. You have to use your keyboard to be able to put stuff in. I think it said I had 75 million. Let's see if we get those 70 million.
You think you can just push people around? Moron! Give me a break.
Oh my god. Because what I don't like, you'll get into fights with NPCs because you're actually trying to use the directional keypad to actually do stuff. You get the cops called on you. And the cops seem to be like so OP. Hold up. I just tried to press F11. F11 is supposed to be the menu to access stuff. So, okay. So word to the wise, F11 is not the menu to actually access the options for this mod. You have to go into contacts. That's to access the settings. Good to know. So now you know. All right, let's go ahead and auto wash, auto repair. All right, cool. I guess your vehicles. Oh, let me show you this one. This is also another dope thing about the vehicles as well. You see how I'm turning my wheel left and right? When I get out my vehicle, it's gonna stay persistent. I think I just lied to your face. Dog, did I just lie to y'all? All right, let me start the car and see if it does it. All right. Wheel to the right. Wow. Okay, that is also a feature that's in the other, the higher tier Patreon version. All right, so let's hit a grocery store and let's go ahead and get water and stuff. All right, so let's pull up here. Bam. All right, so you can virtually walk into any of these green stores on your map, any of the convenience stores, and you can get water, food. Same thing with the hot dog stands. They sell food and water as well. So plenty of places. Almost impossible to be in a spot where you're, I mean, I guess unless you're up here, to be dehydrated and or famished. All right, so you walk up, you press the right on the directional pad or on the keyboard, and you just start buying stuff. This is like, when I saw this is what sold me on this being like a 5M-like experience, because I would always watch streamers, you know, do their 5M stuff, and I'm like, dog, that's so hot. Like, how do you even get this UI? So the fact that this is here is tough. So that's that. We'll go ahead and consume some stuff. All right, I'll show you how to consume stuff. So that was left on the directional pad. I mean, L1 and left on the directional pad together. So I'm just showing keyboard controls, or not keyboard, but I'm showing controller controls because this is what I use all the time. And just like that, you're consuming water. You know how dope that is? And I'm replenishing my stat there. To discard stuff, you can press Y or hold down triangle. I'm going to hold down triangle to get rid of all that. These matter. The Advil and the first aid is like if I'm low on health, you pop one of those, you're good to go. All right, let's see what else I can show you. So let's actually check out a job now. All right, so they have valet. I don't see boat here because boat was dope. And I'm going to go by a water source to see if I can fish. So first, before we go to the valet job, because I know that works, let's go to a, because on the free version, there's like 5 or 10 spots around the map you can actually fish. You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I did not see bait or anything inside the grocery store to buy. Dude, that's like my first time seeing a lifeguard on the ATV. Yo, this ain't even the expanded and enhanced edition. What are you doing? What are you doing, goober? That's kind of crazy. The more you know. I've never seen that before. All right, so you have the valet job. That's one job you can knock out. I don't see the truck job down here. Oh, let me show you the hardware spot real quick. So what I really like about this, your car starts to break down, which is natural, normal wear and tear. That's the actual thing. You can come here, get oil tanks. You can get things for your tire, because your tires can go flat, all that stuff. All the normal car things. Bam. So let's pull up here. There's a marker right there at the U tool. I like to use this in a combination with the MLO that actually opens up this store, so it kind of adds more to the realism or the role-playing effect. So yeah, you have car jacks, wheel winch, oil can, skinning knife, and tire. Skinning knife is dope because like the description says, it's used for hunting and it's essential. Tire, let's get an oil can, wheel wrench, and car jack. Keep in mind, all these things add to your total weight. So you'll see over here on the left hand side my total weight. I'm at 56 kilograms right now, but in total you have 70. So all that stuff matters. And when you start purchasing like guns and ammo and all that stuff, you're kind of limited on really what you can carry. All right, let's show, since we just spoke about guns, let's show black market. Oh dude, hold up, jobs were here? Is the boat job here? Oh, perfect. So boat is like Uber or Lyft or any of those rideshare jobs. Let's actually go on call right now. Let's see if we can get a call. I'm gonna have to turn on the HUD for this, or the radar for this one. Heck yeah. So you're like, I'll accept it. Left on D-pad. Oh no, baby, you back in the city. Oh no, baby, watch this. And just like that, I'm here. Oh, this is Mirror Park. I love Mirror Park. Okay. Is it a honk to make them come out? Yeah, honk to make them come out. Where they at? Where they at though? Is this where they at? In the back part? Okay, so I'm not, it says wait for them to enter. I'm not seeing them enter in yet, nor do I know what's happening, but I think we're going to figure out in a second.
20 minutes later.
All right, looks like the passenger's in the vehicle. That was kind of weird. I think they just teleported in. Don't you look at me, weirdo. Teleporting in my vehicle and whatnot. Let's get you to where you need to be. Actually, that's not a far drive. Let me see if I can get over there without being pulled over by the cops. Safety first. Am I? Safety first. Am I right? Wait, let's do it. Dude, I tell you what, I've been pulled over before or driving at night without my lights on, that's when I knew this mod was real. Are you stealing somebody's stuff?
Come on, man.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
well, no need to worry about your bike now, feller. That feller. Yo, I did not mean to vehicular homicide that feller, but hey, had to get him out of there. It was either get his bike back or get him up out of there. I chose the latter. See, this is why I got auto repair on. I be trying to no hezzy the traffic, and the traffic no hezzy me every time.
Hello there.
I know what you're gonna say. It's a skill issue. You're probably right. Look, I ain't got time to argue with you. You're probably right. You're probably right. But don't think, hey, don't think I'm. Look, don't think I ain't gonna you. I'll you one time.
I'm done raising them.
See,
Good to see you.
see, hey. No blinkers, no none of that. I got the beamer all on concrete. Oh, speaking about that, I just thought about it. There's, I'm jumping the curve. That's one of the DMV questions that they ask you, which is in the higher tier version as well. I know it sounds like I'm kind of shilling, and this is not paid or any free promotion or anything like that for the paid version. It's just I'm trying to compare because, like I said, I have the paid version and that's the one I use. So this is something interesting for me.
Thank you.
Okay, bet. Oh, I got 86 bucks, bro. This might be the move, low key. Cause peep the gas. The gas didn't even go down that much. This might be the way to really get rich. All right, so that was one job. We're going to. Is there no way to not accept it if I just leave it long enough? Let's go back to jobs and see if I can quit from this menu. Oh, sweet, you can go off call. Bet. All right, let's go back to contacts. Let's go to, so there's drag racing as well. I just realized I did not need to go physically to the bank to deposit or withdraw. I could have did it all here on the go, which is very convenient and very nice. Let's actually let's insure our vehicle so I can show you that. So boom, insured. I really like this interface. It's simple. What I don't like is that you can't customize this vehicle. But insuring your vehicle does two things. If it's blown up, damaged or anything, you can pay a fee to get it replaced, just like you would do online or in 5M. And then you get out the vehicle, you have vehicle persistence. So it locks to the name that the DLC is or the vehicle name that the game gave it. But boom, so I can leave, come back on the map, and this vehicle's there. And boom, you see it's there. Marked as an enemy vehicle, but you know, that's my vehicle. All right, let's get a bit there. So that's dope. Let's check out garages. All right, so this is like one of 8 garages. 8, correct? Let's see. Is it 8? Yeah, one of 8 garages you can purchase. You can name it whatever you want to name it. I was going to put garage name to be sarcastic, but what location are we at? This is, what location is this? Downtown Vinewood. Yeah, Pound Town Vinewood. All right, boom. So just bought it. It'll show you your garage. Boom, let's enter it. And it loads up a instance of the 10-car garage from GTA Online. So I really like that. That's dope. Anybody knows these are the more modern garages. These are the garages you want. Once you had let's see if we can simulate a vehicle inside. All right, so I have a vehicle in here. Press horn to access your vehicle menu. We can save the vehicle. Oh, insurance policy canceled. Great, love it. All right, let's leave. Vehicle, you see on the map right there, it's marked as yellow to show there's a vehicle here. Let's browse the garage again. And it's here. Oh, sweet. Changed the rims and gave me a sweet underglow. Hey, I don't know who did that, but whatever. So you can like drive your vehicle around in here. That's pretty cool. Tire marks and all that. There's no way to actually exit it that way. The only way to exit it is through the horn and then take your vehicle out. The same thing with saving it. Right select, you enter your vehicle, press the horn, and then that's how you save your vehicle.
Fuck this shit!
Oh, sweet. Immediately pulled over. Love that. Absolutely love that. Love that. All right,
Later on.
bam. All right, so you see that right there? It automatically kicked on a chase.
Oh,
so
my.
we're out.
Hey,
oh,
you got
if
off
you
lucky,
noticed
homie.
there, and hopefully post Kev will edit that. My miles on the vehicle are moving up, so that's also super cool because for a realism play, I mean, maybe you're doing like a whatever rags to riches millionaire story or billionaire story, whatever, and you have a ton of vehicles you're swapping in between, but you typically want to just have a car for, you know, as long as you can. And it's cool to be able to see the wear and tear on that vehicle. So the mileage counter is really dope. That's when I say such a really good touch, such a really good touch that they added. All right, let's take this.
Wow. To drive. Damn.
Oh, you know what? Let's see if we could jerry can this thing too. Saw a jerry can over there. Did I see a jerry can? Did I lie to myself? I promise you I saw a jerry can. Wow. Wow. I did not see a jerry can. Alright, I lied to myself. Oh, that's another thing too. Trunk storage. So down on the D-pad, pop it open. You can place stuff in there. So let's go ahead and move that. Isn't it with the left thumbstick? There it is. So left thumbstick on the controller is how you actually transfer stuff. So we're going to put all car related things inside of there to reduce our weight. Sweet. For that hard work, I think we deserve a sandwich. We're going to eat us a little sandwich for our hard work. We're going to drink some water to wash said sandwich down. All right, I'll let you guys check out the valet job on your own. It's literally just valeting stuff. Let's check out the smoke on the water shop because that's pretty dope too. All right, so smoke on the water, you go here and you can actually purchase.
Hey, what's up, baby?
All right, so it's space to transfer in between the inventory. So you'll start off on your inventory. You're not able to use the directional paths to actually jump to the smoke to the smoke on the water inventory. You have to press space.
Yo.
All right, once you're there, let's go ahead and let's buy a couple of these. We'll get some rolling papers. We'll do some bags. We'll do scale. We'll do
What's up?
a bong and a grinder, and then we'll
Hey, what's going on with you?
We'll pick up some candy.
Yeah, whatever.
Cool. All right, so back on your menu.
Hey there, sweetheart.
All right, so the candy cane
Yo,
that I
what's up?
purchased. Let's go ahead and use that. You'll get the same effects that you'll see from normal smoke stuff, so that's pretty dope.
Man, that was just what I needed. What's going on, my dude? Check it out.
Nice.
I'm heading up Chumash, hit WH, and guess what?
All right, so there's a way to actually take items and mix them. So right here. All right, so in your inventory, if you ever wanted to mix certain items, so in the later versions, the more updated versions, you can do lean and stuff like that. So Sprite, cough syrup, and all that. But for this one, you can mix some of the medicinal stuff you purchase with these peripherals. So I'm gonna use the candy cane with the bong, boom, and the way you mix that is the R3 button on your controller. So R3 to mix things, or you can, so I'm going to mix it with this bag. Boom, I bagged it now. So same thing, I'm going to take an item and you can bag it that way. You can swap items the same
what's
way.
up with you, man?
So
Hey.
R3 to move
Hey.
them around within your inventory. That's how you use the rolling papers. So I'll take some Reaper, I'll R3 to select it, and I'll combine it with the rolling paper that way.
That's how sexy women look in the Midwest.
Like I said, if you hold down triangle, that's how you can actually get rid of them.
Fuck you then. Bye.
You can take some head
Hey,
crusher,
what's up with
bring it
you?
up to the grinder. Oh, it doesn't work that way. All right, cool. All right, I've already mixed some candy cane and the bong, so we're going to use the bong now. All right, let me see. I showed you guys that. I'll show you what. Let me show you what one of the hot dog stands looks like. All right, so not the Vini Venas. Yeah, so these are hot dogs, fries. So 2 different items, food items that were unavailable via the convenience store. Like I said, the valet job I'll let you guys check out, and I think we're good. All right, I don't think I have anything else to show you on this free one. I'll let you guys continue to explore, check stuff out. Oh, last but not least, I didn't talk about it. This 4K map that I have right here, this was actually pulled from the free version that I have linked in the description box as well. That was the very first version that JMC Mods actually had on GTA 5 mods. It came with this as an optional. I like it. It's really nice. It kind of loses the effect once you actually zoom in, but hey, it's still cool when it's zoomed out. 4K, who doesn't like that? More of a satellite map. But like I said, if you're big into RPing, if that's your jam, definitely check out this mod. It's free. And then if you want more feature-rich things, because that's what you'll see on my channel. So on my channel, I actually use the more recent, and I'll continue to use the recent version of that paid mod that's more feature-rich. But for what you have here, you have a really great starting point. Just this UI alone was enough to sell me. So the fact that you're getting it for free, you're already up one. So enjoy. I'm gonna give Frank some water because I know my boy dehydrated. And until the next one, guys, I hope y'all enjoy it. And we see you. All right. Peace.